Today, we're going to be talking about why most electricians fail. I won't say that most of them fail. I will say the reasons why most that fail do fail. I don't believe that the electrical field is a field that's very exclusive. I think you can make it whatever type of person you are, however smart you are, however strong you are. There aren't a lot of things that will actually limit you other than not trying. Most of these have to do with people who are negligent, who don't care, and just don't try, because that's one of the things that I love about this field is that you have the opportunity to be great. You just have to apply yourself. Anybody does. And before we get started, I want to say shout out to our sponsor, Markate. They help communicate with your customers and really everything to do with that relationship. It's an app that you can get on your phone. You can use it on your desktop. It makes life easy. You can send invoices. You can send quotes. It makes it so quick and easy. You can schedule people. You can schedule your employees. It has all of your customers' information in there after you put it in. Everything in one spot is the best way to have everything that you need for your business. And it's super affordable, you guys. There's a 2-week free trial in the description. You guys check it out. It's worth it. Even if you're just doing side jobs right now, it'll give you the tools to be professional and grow. First and foremost, the main reason that I have seen personally people drop from the field is because they're just not ready. Like they're immature. They don't really want to work. They don't really want to be there. They just want to check. This isn't the place for that. There's stuff that goes on every single day that if your head's not in it, it's potentially dangerous, not just to yourself, but to the people around you, or the people who end up using the stuff that you build. It's just not fair to everyone else that you don't take it seriously. Honestly, it's one of the most dangerous things is when somebody doesn't really care, when they show up really unprepared mentally, and more so than that, they show up not willing to work. They don't really want to be there. They don't really want to get anything done. They just want to coast through their day. There are days like this. There's easy days. Everybody has bad days. Let's be very clear about that. I've definitely had my fair share of bad days. However, being mentally aware all the time is something that you have to do, because when you're driving a forklift around, when you're driving a boom or a scissor lift, when you're hooking up stuff that is going to turn on one day and have power on it, you want to make sure that your head is in the game and that you're prepared. Because if you're not there and something is gonna fall down the line, you know, somebody could get shocked, there could be a fire, anything like that with the electrical stuff, let alone when you're cutting stuff and you're working around other people. There's so much room for danger. So the number one reason why I think people fail is because they're just not ready to actually be in a career. They just want a job. They don't want an actual career. That is one of the cool things about people who end up watching this channel is it's usually people who want to grow. It's people who want to get better and they want to be better at their craft. Those people, you guys, whoever's watching this video, don't worry about it as much as the other things. You wouldn't have watched this video right here, right now, if you weren't trying to succeed. That's how I ended up making videos, is because I was watching videos from other people like Electrician, you know, Dustin Stelzer, and all those other guys, watching tool bag reviews, watching all these things, because I wanted to get better. I wanted to have what I needed, and I wanted to learn. And that way I could actually be better. And that's how I ended up succeeding in the electrical field, was by listening. Outside of that, after the journey of being an apprentice, I have seen journeymen fail. People who are very mature in the field fail. They just didn't care. Like, they really didn't care at all. They, you know, would take these long, extensive breaks. They would not show up on time. When you start seeing somebody who constantly shows up late, that's a sign that failure is on its way. Because when you don't care about the little things like that, very oftentimes you don't care about the rest of it. You can say what you want. I have trouble waking up in the morning, most mornings. All right, that being said, I am always way early. Not way early, but I'm 5 minutes early minimum of like what I think I should be there at. So if I think I should be there at 6:50, I'm there at 6:45. That means traffic, stuff like that, stuff happens, all right? If you're late, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully not. Your boss hopefully shouldn't think it's the end of the world. Business is business. It happens. Stuff happens. Life happens, you guys. You have grieving periods. You have periods where you do worse than others. If something traumatic happens, there's going to be a change in your life. You're going to have some adjusting to do. That's normal. What I'm talking about is people who, through normal life, end up constantly having these issues where they're late and they just don't care. Employers will eventually see that and they'll find out and they won't want anything to do with it. It's just part of how business goes, you guys. Nobody can escape for forever and hide for forever. Eventually, you will be found out. It's the most beautiful thing, because people like the people, you wonderful people who are watching this video right now, are the people who apply yourselves And that is the truth of it. When you apply yourself at this trade, it becomes astronomically better for you. Opportunities open up. There's a proverb in the Bible that says, a man's gift makes room for him and brings him before the great. This is the story of the electrical work, all right? You will stand out in a crowd full of people when you apply yourself and you try and you just honestly just do honest work. It makes life so much easier when you don't try to cheat the system. You don't have to be a company man, what we call a company man, which is when you just sell your soul to the company. You just do whatever's best for them and you like end up really kind of pushing yourself out. Be treated well. I'm all about being treated well. I think companies should be the ones who push for that. Some companies don't. You don't have to be a company man. But when you do honest work and you're not just trying to like really cheat the system and make it easier and better for you, life becomes so much better. That's how I got all the opportunities that I've ever gotten, is because I applied myself, I tried, and I was just doing honest work. I was like actually just trying to do better. And from that, I had other people see that, people who were above me, and they offered me opportunities. And then from there was way excelled for what I was at the time and had a lot of great opportunities because of that. So the moral of the story is show up on time, apply yourself, and great things will happen, you guys. There is no limit to the ceiling of being an electrician. You can own your own business and make so much money, or you can work for somebody and have limited responsibility and make $100,000 plus very, very easily, you guys. It is so possible, as long as you're there and you're trying. Spend the time, work. Don't get frustrated when you don't understand things. Just ask questions, grow, learn. It's not super complicated, but there is a lot of different fields that you can go into, a lot of places you can move to. So apply yourself. It'll be worth it in the end. If you guys want to learn more about my journey as an apprentice, head up to this video. Subscribe for more. Remember, you guys, it's all for His glory, and I'll see you guys on the next one.